The Marcus High School ninth grade counselors would like to take a couple of minutes to speak with you regarding your transcripts. Since we're at the end of the first 9 weeks, your first transcript is about to post to Skyward. So we wanted to make sure that everybody knows where to find your transcript and how to read it. So what is a transcript? A transcript is an official school document that lists your academic record. It will show the name of the course, the grade that you received in that course, and the credit that is earned for each of the classes. It also lists your GPA and a total number of local and state credits earned. And this is one of the documents that will be sent to a college or university when you apply. So about 2 weeks after each 9 weeks term ends, the district posts an updated transcript into your Skyward. So you'll log into Skyward, click on Portfolio, and then your transcript will be listed right there. So the 9 weeks will end, and then 2 weeks later, your transcript will post. And then the 18 weeks will end, and 2 weeks later, your transcript will post. Third week, 9 weeks will end, 2 weeks later, fourth 9 weeks, the same thing. So this will be at the end of every 9 weeks term up until you graduate from high school. So these are the parts of the transcript. Up here in the top left-hand corner will be your name and your address. It also will have your student ID, your parents' name, gender, and your birthday. Over here it has the school district's logo, and then it'll list the school that you currently attend. So right now it says Marcus 9th Grade Center, but next year it will say Marcus High School. It has the school's contact information. Here it has important graduation information, so it has your graduation year. The graduation date won't actually be filled in until you're finished and walk the stage. It has information about your ethnicity and federal race. It also has your graduation program and type. Everybody is under the Foundation High School program with distinguished level of achievement that you are pursuing. This box is updated every 9 weeks with the GPAs. So the weighted numerical is on there. That's what's used to determine rank. The unweighted 4.0 is there, and the weighted 4.0 is also listed. So the unweighted 4.0 and the weighted 4.0 GPAs will be updated every 9 weeks. The number for the weighted numerical is updated every 9 weeks, but you won't actually get to see your rank in class until the spring of your sophomore year. So it'll be in January of your sophomore year, and that's the first time that LISD posts your class rank for you to be able to see how you're doing. The number will be there, but you won't be able to see what the actual rank is until after the end of the second 9 weeks, sophomore year. Here's the list of your classes and the semester it was taken, credits that were earned. Down here is the running total of local credits, state credits, and total credits, as well as the school that is awarding the credit. If you took classes in middle school, then that school will be listed here as well as us, and then next year it'll have an additional school added. Down at the bottom is a key with different codes that may or may not show on your transcript for credits that you took. So let's take a look at those credits. First is going to be your core classes, your language arts, math, science, and social studies. Then will be PE and athletics, your language other than English, fine arts credits, local electives, CTE, that's career and technical education. This will list SM1 and SM2. SM1 is fall 1 or spring 1. SM2 is fall 2 or spring 2. For classes that were taken in middle school or year-long classes, SM1 is fall and SM2 is spring, semester 1 and semester 2. And then down at the bottom is the total number of credits that are earned. Wanted to draw attention to here where we have the H next to Algebra 1 and the J next to Art 1 and also the L next to Sub-Athletic Local. So the other codes for those transcripts are listed at the bottom, H being honors, J meaning junior high or middle school, L meaning local credit. So when do my grades post? If your class is 9 weeks long, then your class is over at the end of the 9 weeks. The grade that you earn at the end of the 9 weeks is the grade that's posted on the transcript, and these classes would include lead-worthy, health, lifetime nutrition and wellness, interpersonal studies. If your class is 18 weeks long, then your class is halfway over at the end of the 9 weeks. The grade that you earn at the end of the 9 weeks will post to your transcript under SM1. The grade you earned at the end of the semester, the 18 weeks, will post to your transcript under SM2. This means that 2 grades from this class will post on your transcript. And these classes include most of your core classes and most of your elective classes. If your class is a year long, this is going to be humanities and AVID. Then your class is a quarter of the way over at the end of the 9 weeks. The grade that you earn at the end of the semester at the 18 weeks will post in your transcript under SM1. The grade that you earn at the end of the school year will post to your transcript under SM2, and this means that 2 grades from this class will post on your transcript, and this includes humanities and AVID again. So what happens if you're failing a class at the 9 weeks? So if your class is 9 weeks long, then you will not receive credit for these classes. You can retake the class another semester or a year for credit, but you do not have to. Again, with this being health, lead-worthy, interpersonal studies, not lifetime nutrition and wellness. These aren't classes that are specifically required for graduation, so you don't have to retake it, but of course you can if you want to. And a failing grade, though, will still post on your transcript. If your class is 18 weeks long, then you can still receive credit for the class through average passing. So average passing, that means that SM1 and SM2 need to average to a 70 or above. So if in English 1 you had a 65 for the first half, as long as you earned a 75 for the second half, that would average out to be the 70. If you had a 68 for the first half and you ended with a 72, then that would average pass. So if you fail and cannot average pass, then you must retake the class if it's required for graduation. That's going to be algebra, geometry, biology, English. If the class is not required, then you can retake it, but you do not have to. That would be like art or money matters, classes that are 18-week electives. So a failing grade will still post on your transcript even if you retake the class and earn a higher grade. It's part of your academic record, so we can't make that disappear. It just means that both of the grades are going to be there. So here's some examples of what this would look like on your transcript. So this first student number 1, had failed the first part of algebra and did not earn the first half of credit for that class. So that score was a 69. Student would need to earn a 71 in the second half to be able to earn the full credit for that class. Student number 2, this student did pass all of their classes for the first for SM1 and did earn that credit. So that biology, that's a 93, that's a half credit, so it posted as 0.5. Student just needs to pass the second half and they're good to go. Here's a couple final reminders regarding your transcript. So students need to have 6 credits in order to classify as a sophomore. The maximum number of credits that a student can earn inside the school day as a freshman is 8. An exception to that would be if a student is doing VLA. So if a student is doing VLA outside the school day as like a 0 period or a 5th period, then that student could earn more than that 8 credits. Or external PE. If a student is doing external PE outside the school day, then that student would earn more than the 8 credits for the school year. 26, a student needs to have 26 credits for graduation. Remember, being on block schedule, students have an opportunity to earn 32 credits just inside the school day, so there's plenty of room to participate in multiple programs and take lots of electives and see what kinds of things you're interested in. If you have any questions, please reach out to your counselor for more information. If your last name is A through K, then you'll speak with Mrs. Gallant. If your last name is L through Z, then you'll speak with Mrs. Klingon. Each teacher has a QR code in their classroom. You're welcome to scan, and we will call you down and answer your questions. If you're seeing this on YouTube, then you can find our information on the counseling page on the Marcus 9 website. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.